Change Radio, changing lives, changing communities, changing ideas.
Makadi mhuri yeZimbabwe. Nhasi pachirongwa chedu chino tati timbotora mukana wekuti titarise kuti chii chinombonzi zvirango zvehupfumi kana kuti masanctions. Regai timbotarisa zvakataurwa neaimbova mutedzeri wegurukota rezvematongerwo enyika panguva yeGNU avo vanovava Arthur Hussein Mutambara. Linjani mahlabezulu. Namhla sifunuke sikhangele ukuthi kuyini okuthiwa ngama-sanctions. Sifuna ukuthi sike sikhangele okwakhulunywa ngowayengumlandeli kamphathintambo ngesikhathi se-GNU kumbe uDeputy Prime Minister uArthur Hussein Mutambara. Ke sizwe ukuthi wakhuluma esithini.
The starting point on the discussion on sanctions is to accept that there are two types of sanctions. There are sanctions you impose upon yourself. That's the number one sanction we discuss. Then there's another type of sanction which are imposed on you by foreigners, by outsiders. My interest, my bone of contention is that as Zimbabweans, we must address those sanctions we are imposing upon ourselves. Misgovernance, corruption, rigging elections, poor country governance, murdering our own people. Those are sanctions we are imposing upon ourselves. So I'm not even interested in discussing the number two type of sanctions, because we as Zimbabweans are not solving the sanctions we are imposing upon ourselves. Shame on us. Why would you want others to remove sanctions on you when you're busy imposing sanctions on yourself? So that must be understood as the foundation discussion. What are the sanctions that Zimbabweans are imposing upon themselves? What are they doing about it? Let's answer that question first. When we have done that, then we can say, okay, let's look at the sanctions that are being imposed upon us. I have never defended the imposition of sanctions on my country. When I was a political leader in Zimbabwe, when I was deputy prime minister, I was very clear that sanctions by external players undermine the prosperity and progress of the country. But I'm not even prepared to have that discussion about the sanctions from America, about the sanctions from Europe, because I'm busy as a Zimbabwean imposing sanctions on myself. So I have no moral authority, no basis to discuss the sanctions imposed by other people. Let us remove the sanctions we are imposing on ourselves. Then we can have a conversation about the sanctions imposed on others.
Aiwa, mazvinzwiraka wadiwa watereri. Ngatimbonzwai kuti wangosana moyo wakati kudii zvakare nezvemasanctions. Yebo, selizizweleke balaleli abahle. Kesizweke umbono kankosana moyo.
I want for this purpose to humor ZANU and the government and say sanctions are a reality, but I want to put in the same basket of our challenges. Next to sanctions, I want to put corruption, I want to put lack of meritocracy, I want to put a bloated civil service. When we've got these challenges, there are certain disciplines we have to follow. We can control certain things, we cannot control other things. Certain things will give us results faster than other things. So my humble opinion would be, sanctions is something that is external, imposed by external parties, and we've got no control over it. We can absolutely control corruption. We can absolutely control the size of our own civil service. We can absolutely control the issue of meritocracy. If we take those things that we can control and prioritize them and get them done, the impact of sanctions on this nation will be less felt. And also, you will find that the world over, without us shouting, will begin to come to our side and say, you know what, these people are doing the best they can with the resources they have, the resources that they can control. We'll get friends. At the moment, our problem is that we are quite happy to point fingers at what other parties are doing, and we not seem to be prepared to do anything about all of those things that are under our control. If I run an administration in this country, the word sanctions will be banned. I would ban sanctions and I'd focus on doing the things I can absolutely do something about. And then the sanctions will either stay or fall out of the way on their own, because my priority will be to do what I have to do for Zimbabweans. That's where the priority is. Our constitution was not written by foreigners, and there is very little in our constitution that we adhere to. It's got nothing to do with sanctions. Let's pay attention to what Zimbabweans want and deliver on that, and the sanctions debate will disappear.
Makare Zimbabwe ichikutongwa newachena kana kuti Zimbabwe ichikunzi Rhodesia. Watungamiriri weZanupf wanosanganisira waEdison Zvobo wakataurira nyika dzekunze kuti wasabvumidza hurumende waSmith kuti wapinde munyika idzodzo nekuti waidzvinyirira vanhu. Wakataura zvakare kuti waibiridzira sarudzo, saka hawafanirwi kubvumidzwa kuita ushamwari nenyika dziri kunze. Ngatinzwei kuti wakati kudii waEdison Zvobo. Kudhala iZimbabwe isese iRhodesia, ava inkokeli zeZanupf zahamba kwamanye amazwe emazweni zikhuluma ukuthi umbuso kaSmith bengavunyelwa ukuhamba kulawo mazwe ngenxa yokuthi babencindezela abantu njalo babeqhilibezela ekhethweni esikuthi yi-rigging. Kesizwe ukuthi uEdison Zvobo wayengomunye wabakhokheli beZanupf wakhuluma esithini.
Now our demands, Mr. Chairman, this committee should be sensitive to the new imperialist intrigues in the months ahead. The rigged elections should be denounced in advance because they have been rigged in advance. Sanctions should be intensified, and all members of the illegal regime, black and white, should be barred from entering any member state of the United Nations.
Mune chimwe chiitiko, nhasi taona muguta reHarare waimbova varwi verusununguko kana kuti mahovhetsi vachiratidzira vachinyinyuta nemari dzavari kuhora kuti hadzisi kutenga chiro, uyezve vanga vachitaura nezvekuti hurumende yaMnangagwa iri kuchema nemasanctions, asi nguva yaSmith kwanga kuine masanctions asi mari yemuZimbabwe kana kuti mari yemuRhodesia yaitenga. Wataura zvakare kuti ivo vari kunyunyuta nekuti havasi kubatwa zvakanaka. Tazonzwa vachiimba nziyo dzehondo dzerusununguko dzavaiimba munguva yehondo apo waidzvinyirirwa newachena kana kuti newapambe pfumi. Namhla sibone abalwi benkululeko kumbe amahovhetsi bechengisela esigodleni seHarare becomplaina kumbe bekhuluma ngokuthi iholo labo kalisathengi lutho njengabalwi benkululeko. Bebekhuluma njalo ukuthi uhulumende kasabananzi. Bebekhuluma njalo ukuthi babethenjiswe izimali eziningi abangazange bazinikwe. Bakhulume njalo bathi uhulumende lo ukhuluma ngokuthi into kazihambi kuhle ngenxa yama-sanctions, kodwa baphinde bathi ama-sanctions ayekhona ngesikhathi sikaSmith kodwa imali yalapha yayithenga. Siphinde sabona sebehlabela ingoma ababezihlabela ngesikhathi sempi lapho behlabelela uSmith wayebancindezela.
Victoria Frozi ansana bokutsika gupo rangu asitaka enda nenzona kupoza bibu tishiti tisunungura nyika tizokutetese nyika yakutwa newashoma wamachikwane nzara ndinochida kuuraya wauraye ini ndoda mari ndikuda mari full stop hapana chimwe chandikuda ndikuda mari full stop mari paperi zvimwe zvesomasuku 50,000 iye takapuwa isikachashandira yanga isikachaptengi kana umba yanga isikatengi zora ranga ratodonha papa ndakaona umba ndakaona 50,000 ndikada kutenga umba muna Ndebele
tichipedzesa chirongo chedu wadiwa vateereri. Zimbabwe ine zvicherwa zvakawanda zvikuru zvinodaidza mabhiriyoni nemabhiriyoni emadhora ekuAmerica, asi tinoona izvi zvichicherwa nemachina vachiendesa mari dzacho kuchina, mari dzacho dzichitorwa nevanhu vashoma-shoma vari muhurumende yavamunangagwa. Dai mari idzi dzaipinda muhomwe yenyika, dai muZimbabwe musina dambudziko. Tinoshamisika zvikuru kana tichinzwa kunzi masanctions ndo auraya nyika yeZimbabwe, asi chauraya nyika yeZimbabwe hazi masanctions asi icorruption. Yebo kambe mahlabezulu siqedisa lolu hlelo. iZimbabwe ilama minerals amanengi akhona angasenza ukuthi iZimbabwe iphumelele. Kodwa sibona ukuthi ama minerals la uhulumende imali yakhona kayihambisi kusikhwama eselizwe. Sibona iChina iyo ekhanjiswa phambili ukugebha ama minerals la ihambisa imali eze America esithi American dollar zihambisa eChina. Ezinye zezimali zithathwa ngabantu abalutshwana abakuhulumende. Siyamangala ukuthi uhulumende uhlala ekhuluma ukuthi ama sanctions asebulele ilizwe, njalo ama sanctions yiwo ayenza ukuthi abantwana beZimbabwe badubeke. Kodwa thina sikubona ukuthi ama sanctions kasiwo abulala ilizwe, kodwa icorruption yiyo esibulele ilizwe. lisale kuhle valaleli, musare zvakanaka wadiwa vatereri. Ndini Musasiziva ndichitaura ndakamirira Change Radio. Igama Musasiziva nyikhuluma nyimelele iChange Radio.
Change Radio, the people's radio.